You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, right? Well, I'm actually thinning my vocal cords. I recently took a poll from my Facebook followers to see if there's any particular issues they would like to see me cover here on my channel. And one of my singer-songwriter students, Ryan DeRosa, wrote, "I would love to see a video on waking up with a tired voice when you don't have time to do a big warm-up, and I would like to learn to sing past a cold. My concern is not being able to sing on the thin edges of the vocal folds." Well, Ryan, I'm going to answer these questions and show you guys some great exercises to get those vocal cords thinned out and back to a lean, mean fighting machine. Hello everyone and welcome back to Voice Soaring Studios and the 8th episode of Let Your Voice Soar. Why do we need thinner vocal cords? What does it matter if my vocal cords are thick or thin? Well, the vocal cords or vocal folds need to be thin in order to adduct or close properly. This is something I discussed at length in my first tutorial, how to use the straw technique. Have you ever noticed that when you have a cold or the flu, or when you're really tired from overworking, or you've been talking on the phone for a long time, that your voice feels heavy and thick? Well, that's because the vocal folds are thicker than normal. Now, some of this is due to your body's natural ability to protect the vocal folds by keeping them in an inflamed state. By the way, if you have the flu accompanied by fever, there's really not much you can do or should do about getting the cords to thin out. Your body needs that time to get rid of the virus, and that means it needs to inflame to do so. In other words, your body is burning the virus off. So that's when I recommend not singing at all. If you have a cold without a fever, that's a different story. I've sung over many a cold without doing any damage to my voice. But if you wake up in the morning like Ryan mentioned and just want some quick exercises to get your vocal cords thinned out, then the exercise that I'm about to show you will really help with this. So let me give you some quick voice soaring tips to get those cords thinned out either first thing in the morning or before you go on stage or into that all-important audition. The first exercise is on a voice V. Do this for me and say V. V. This may tickle your lips a lot at first, but try to keep the sound going. Try it again. V. Great. Now let's sing a 5-tone scale like this. Guys, you're going to start at G3. Girls, you're going to start at G4. And you're going to simply sing a voice V and then a VVV following, like this. V, 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 V. You got that? Let's try it together. V, 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 V. All right, let's take it up. Just sing along with me. V, 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 V. V, 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 V. Great. Be careful not to try to push too much air through. We want to create the maximum amount of vibration with the least amount of air pressure. You can take this exercise as high or as low as you want comfortably. Let's continue on. V, 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 V. What I really dig about this exercise and the ones I'm going to show you next are that they automatically engage the correct breath support muscles. You'll feel it in your lower abdominals right away. You'll notice that as the cords begin to thin out, reaching higher notes becomes easier. That's because the cords are able to stretch and lengthen due to the fact that they're thinner and more pliable. This is very similar to what happens in our bodies when we take a yoga class or a Pilates class or a stretching class. When the muscles of the body are stretched out, they become more pliable. Now, the next exercise I want to show you is really cool and one I'm using every single day. This is a very simple exercise, but it covers a lot of ground in regards to thinning the vocal cords out and showing you where the breath support needs to be felt. Now, close your lips as if you're going to make a buzzing sound like a kazoo. Ooh. Ooh. Well, all of the sound should come right through your lips. Ooh. Once you get the hang of the exercise, place your index finger on your lip with a gentle pressure. As you glide through the scale with your finger there, you'll begin to feel a lot of vibration right behind your upper front teeth. The more vibration you experience, the more the cords are thinning. The vibration is a result of ring in the voice. Okay, guys, you're going to start at C4. Ladies, you're going to start at C5, okay? So we're going to use the lip buzz down and up and then descend on the 5 Italian vowels E, A, O, U. The idea is just to glide through the vowels, use that buzzy feeling on the lip buzz to get the voice lined up in that lean place. Watch this. These exercises. I've been using them for several months and teaching them to all of my students, and they love them as well. Your voice is going to feel great after doing these exercises. I do them in the morning. I do them before I go to the gym. I do them between lessons. I also do them as I'm driving to a gig. So you see me driving down the road going, they really get the cords really nice and lean. I also use these as a cool down when I'm coming home from a gig. That's another topic I'm going to talk about in a future episode, is cooling the voice down. But you can actually use these to cool your voice down. So after you've had a big performance and you've been singing a lot, you can just go they're great. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you have any questions about this topic, please feel free to write me at jeff@voicesoaring.com, or you can leave a comment in the comment section below. Your question or comment could be the topic of one of my upcoming videos, so please give me some tough questions. Also, if you like the video, please hit the like button, and you can support this channel simply by subscribing to it. Lastly, my instructional DVD is available on my website at www.voicesoaring.com. You can also order it as a digital download. Until next time, keep singing and let your voice soar.